The Global Virtual Teams course is a core course here at the School of Management. It's our newest core course that involves every first-year student in the MBA program, where right before the beginning of the first spring quarter, they will be engaged in several days of intensive team lectures, experiential activities, simulations, and so on, that are all designed to teach them about what it is that changes in what we know about group structures, group decision-making processes, and so on, when you make those teams global and virtual.
What's happening increasingly is that teams in the real world, in business, in nonprofits, are increasingly distributed. You have to work with people around the world, across time zones, across cultural barriers. And the kind of preparation that business schools have traditionally done when it comes to teamwork have really focused on, my team right here, in the same room, in the same time zone, all looking at each other. And so this is an attempt to develop a set of skills in students that the market is increasingly demanding.
The logistics of the course are such that we will be, in the week just before the start of the spring 1 quarter, meeting with all of the students over a few consecutive days to hold intensive 3-hour class sessions, just like we do in the Managing Groups and Teams course that happens in August. And out of that, they will then roll into the spring 1 quarter. And one of the courses they take in spring 1, in the first quarter of the spring, is the operations engine, which they take with our operations faculty. And what will happen is, some weeks into the course, when it is time to begin a week-long intensive simulation that the students undertake to learn about the models that they're using in the course, that they will do that in a team setting that involves team members from around the globe, from our partner schools. So they will either be in groups with students from HEC, based in Paris, France, or from AGADE, based in Mexico.
It's really going to connect to some of the ideas that come up in the groups and teams course. So you learned how to work together, sort of in general in groups. Now, what are some of the ways that you need to build on that to work in a virtual team, and one that's connecting people from multiple cultures? It's also, I think, very indicative of the integrated curriculum, because we're connecting it to another course.
What the network does, the Global Network for Advanced Management, is it gives us this opportunity to reach out to other top business schools we work with and say, are you facing the same need to develop those skills? And the answer is yes. And so can we actually team up? Can we set up joint student teams across time zones, across languages, across cultures, so that our students, in business schools can actually learn what it is going to be like later on the job when they have to do this?
I think the expectation is that students will find it difficult. In real life, people find it difficult when they work on these teams. But what our hope is that they will, develop a set of skills for how to interact better with people that might be working from different cultures and different time zones through different media, and that they'll become more effective at working on these teams.
The fact that we're undertaking the course in this way, I think, says that we are bold, that we are deeply committed to educating students who are comfortable on a global stage.
All top business schools attract people from around the world. Many of them take students on trips around the world. But when you actually make changes to your core curriculum, you start using technology to connect top business students around the world in meaningful exercises. That takes being global to a whole new level.